damn bad movie, man. What's up, everybody? I'm the Cinema Analyst. So yesterday I went to see King Arthur, The Legend of the Sword, directed by Guy Ritchie. You know, Guy Ritchie is a cool director. I like all of his films, you know, Lock, Stock and Two Barrels, Snatched, Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2, Revolver, and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Not Rock'n'Rolla, but we're gonna talk about that later. So when I saw the trailer for this film, like last year with the Comic-Con, I was excited. I was like, yo, new cool movie by Guy Ritchie, hell yeah, I'm going, you know, I'm excited for it. So I went to the theater, got my popcorn, got my soda, sat in the big theater, like excited, like, alright, let's go. It was a big disappointment. The action, the visuals, they are cool, they're entertaining. What is the point of all that if the story is uninteresting? That's the main problem, well, one of the main problems. The story is very uninteresting, it is boring, it is dull. We see all this action and the magical stuff with Merlins and God knows what, but I feel like I've seen that so many stuff before. It's like Lord of the Rings, you know, all over again. Like, I've seen that before. Give me something new, something fresh, please. You're Guy Ritchie. And nothing, you know, just like a typical action movie. The editing is just horrible. Like, my eyes were actually hurting. My eyes were bleeding because of the way the editing is so choppy, it's so fast, it's badly done. Like, the opening credits alone, the way they are made, it felt like I was watching a straight-to-DVD movie. Yeah, it's actually that bad. There's a sequence where we see King Arthur rise as a child from 5 years old to adult, like around 20, like 30, 31 years old. And the way it's done very quickly. And it's like, okay, whoa, time out. I want to see this. Like, give me some slow motion, please. That's how I felt throughout the whole movie, that's how I felt. The subplots don't work. Any scene you watch, it's either done very boring in a very slow way, or it's done too fast. That's the main problem. And, you know, it's upsetting, you know, Guy Ritchie, he's a good director, but the problem is, his films, it's like hit and miss. For example, Revolver, it was a box office flop. Why? Because people didn't understand it, but still, this film is like a cult classic, if you really think about it. And then there's Rock'n'Rolla. Rock'n'Rolla, we all know that was a critical and a commercial flop. It was just very forgettable. It was a very forgettable crime action flick with Gerard Butler, and I hope Guy Ritchie learned from that, but I guess it really didn't. Because King Arthur is a really uninteresting, boring, dull, extremely badly edited film. The editing is worse than the main story, and the main story is bad enough. And it's very upsetting for me. You know, I like Guy Ritchie, and I hope that he makes better films in the future. And the main actor, Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy, he's a good actor. But he still needs better roles, so he will be recognized as Charlie Hunnam, not as the guy from Sons of Anarchy. You know, that's what he needs. I walked out in the, like, you know, when it came to the final battle, I walked out because I just couldn't take it anymore. I asked for my money, I got my money back, at least I got my refund, thank God. Yeah, it's that bad. I walked out. You know, I'm not supposed to do that. I don't like doing that. I think that's like my only first time, or my second time that I walked out of the theater. First time was Prince of Persia. This is very bad for Warner Brothers. Why? Because for the last 10 years, if you think about it, for like, starting in 2011, even their non-superhero movies, they're not doing that well. You know, if you really think about it, like Gran Torino or Live by Night and other films, you know, they're not doing well at all. They're actually flopping, not just commercially, but critically, which is, it's even worse. So, I'm telling you, with Warner Brothers, DC, and Wonder Woman, that's not their playing card. Christopher Nolan is their last playing card. If he feels like he's gonna do a contract with a different studio, Warner Brothers is fucked, I'm telling you. Save your money. Seriously, save your money. Watch this online if you want to. Well, buy this on DVD or Blu-ray if you want to, but don't bother going to the theater. Yeah, Guy Ritchie needs to learn from his mistake. You know, he has a better potential, obviously. My final rating is a 6.5 out of 10. 0.5 just because of the action alone, you know, but that's about it. See you next time.